It is your Classic Metal Show right here on the ClassicMetalShow.com. That is American Dog with, I'm offended.
Yeah, pal!
Well, we're about to offend you in the last waning moments of the Classic Metal Show.
All right.
For those of you who own N drives, get those fired up.
Oh, boy.
Get the N drives fired up.
Here we go.
So for the last 30 minutes of the show, we will regale you with some of your favorite topics.
All right.
Next topic. Professor tells black student group to message him when there is a white equivalent.
A white equivalent?
Yeah, and I'll explain.
All right.
The National Society of Black Engineers Club at a Central New York college sent out an email promoting a fundraiser for the group to a graduate list serve.
Okay.
One professor's response, also sent to list serve, has a number of people at the college
shocked, outraged.
Well, I just played the song.
Offended.
There you go. Please let me know about a dinner of the National Society of White Engineers. Said
Is that a thing?
No, it's not a thing.
Oh, all right.
He was making a joke.
I know.
Said the Binghamton University computer and electrical engineer professor Victor Shorman.
Mm-hmm.
The message sent last week immediately received backlash from students and the school administration.
Why?
Because he was being politically incorrect?
Because he made a joke about something that actually does exist and how fucking ridiculous it is and how incredibly reverse racist it is.
You can't do that, though. Anything that is white, it's always going to be racist. Always.
Right. Yeah, this is where these people just have to say, fuck you, I don't care.
Yeah.
And this guy did.
Yeah, he did.
Let me guess. And now he's fired.
Well, let's find out.
All right.
Binghamton University President Harvey Stenger sent out a statement condemning the professor's words. Because words hurt.
Yeah, pal.
Provost Donald Neiman, and I find the email sent yesterday afternoon by Professor Shorman to this department listserv to be deeply
offensive.
Both Professor Shorman comment and the platform used are inappropriate. Clearly, this is neither the level of professionalism that we expect from members of the Binghamton University community, nor is it compatible with the university's commitment to diversity and inclusion.
Brother.
I said this before and I'll say it again. I am so fucking sick and tired of the word diversity.
Yeah.
Why is that such a big deal?
Well, wouldn't it be diverse to actually question if there is a white thing to mimic a black thing? Wouldn't that actually be trying to expand the diversity?
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, why isn't it the Society of Engineers?
Yeah.
Why does it have to be black engineers?
And if there is a black one, why can't there be a white one?
Well, because that'd be racist.
Yeah. I hope this guy did get fired so that he could make a bunch of money suing this fucking school. I honestly do, because he's got a great case if they fired him.
Right.
It's unbelievable.
The award-winning teacher followed up with
Facebook?
No. He followed up with an
I don't know.
Apology.
Oh, God. Are you kidding?
No.
This fucking pussy. Don't ever apologize. That he might as well have just, so he's definitely fired because they got what they wanted out of him.
Right.
They got him to say, I'm a fucking pussy. I stepped on the line, and now they can step on him again and say, well, he admitted that he was wrong.
Yeah,
so
because he apologized for it.
Yeah, so we had to fire him. What Listen, everybody, every listener that we have 40, 50,000 fucking listeners a week, whatever number it is. If and when you do something like this and you feel like you're going to get fired from your job, do not fucking apologize. Stand up for your principles even if you get fired. Because the minute you fucking apologize, you are going to get fired.
You admitted guilt.
And the reason they all want the apology is so they don't have to pay you. Do not apologize. Make them fire you and make them take a legal stand against you. Never apologize. Don't be fucking dumb. Every time, because isn't that the reasoning now? Every time that they apologize, then you lose your legal standing.
Yeah, because now you're admitting you did something wrong. Yes.
Do not apologize. Oh, I can't make a joke about the fucking white engineers, but you can fucking publicize that there's a black engineers club? No, I don't apologize for that. I don't apologize at all for that. What are you going to do? Fire me? Okay, do it. Do it or shut the fuck up, because I got a class to teach. And fuck your listserv anyway. What fucking century is this that you're still using listserv? Jesus fucking Christ, that was in the early 90s, for fuck's sake.
Yep. So anyway, he followed up with an apology to students and faculty on Friday.
Fired, and so fired.
I always emphasize my belief that all people have relevance in this world and deserve the best chance at opportunity. As the subject I teach, it's not an easy one. I often make funny and sarcastic statements, helping students to recharge their attention mechanisms. Unfortunately, in a recent email, this was not done in the best of judgment.
Boy, he's really trying to keep that job that he for sure lost.
Well, I'm sure he probably makes $150,000 a year.
Well, he did. He's fired now. You haven't read that yet, and I don't know if you're going to, but he's so fired. He's done. No way this guy stays. No fucking way.
The professor continued that he thought his email was taken in a way he didn't mean.
All right, that's another fuck up. Don't say that either. Don't say that either. Because now you're fucking directing traffic, and you're admitting that you're a fucking tool. If you interpreted it the wrong way, that's your fucking fault. Don't fucking apologize for that, you jizz bucket. And me calling you a jizz bucket, I don't apologize for that. You are what I would think of if I fucking squirted cum into a bucket. A fucking squirmy, smarmy, smelling like bleach mess. That's what you are, weak-ass bitch. Don't apologize.
I left room for the misinterpretation of the statement, and consequently, the statement was grossly misplaced.
Was it?
I did not intend to
offend
any of my past, present, or future student recipients, nor any of my colleagues.
He misspoke there because he insinuated that there are going to be future students.
Yes.
There's not. There's not going to be any future students.
Please rest assured that the impact of the message did not reflect my intent. To any and all who have been in the receipt of the email, please accept my personal and professional
apology.
Despite the
apology?
Yes. Some students are still not happy.
Of course not. They need justice.
His
apology
is pretty despicable. It's not a joke. It's not funny, said Austin Ward.
Ugh. I hate this person that cried. I hate this fucking person. You weak-minded fucking jizzbag. You can't fucking handle that somebody made a fucking joke?
No, can't do it.
How does that make this fucking ass fuck any less of a qualified engineer? How does that make that person any less capable of becoming an engineer?
Because he's racist, man.
So's the world. Would you rather know who the racist is, or would you rather just not get the jobs because they're fucking closet-quieted racists? Shut up, you idiot. Why don't you look at the real whole picture, you dumb motherfucker? Fucking idiots.
Sakai Nardi, a member of the society, told the school's student newspaper that she wasn't surprised by the comment, but hopes to dialogue with the professor, a move she felt could be more productive.
That's what, a student?
Yeah, a student said this.
Yeah, here's my dialogue with you. Fuck you. Show up for class and fucking take your test. Anything else out of that? Fuck you. I don't fucking have to apologize to you. The fucking university can either accept what I'm doing or not. I'm not going to fucking try my damnedest to fucking not be offensive to the students. Fuck off.
If he gets fired, he gets scorned by a hyper-politically correct university, and he just has his biases. He's going to continue on, she said.
So what?
Binghamton University and Scorum did not immediately reply to Newsweek's request for comment.
Yeah, because they haven't fired him yet.
Not yet.
They're going to fire him. You'll get that story. That'll be our update next week. Next, because he's going to get fired. When did this happen?
Just this week.
Oh, yeah, he'll be fired next week. No doubt in my mind, this fucking guy is getting fired Monday or Tuesday. Probably Tuesday. Because they got to get all their legal ducks in a row, knowing that they're going to be fucking setting themselves up to be sued immediately on this. Although this fucking jizz bucket fucked himself by apologizing.
Yeah, I agree.
Dummy.
Just a couple of quick comments to the story.
All right.
Jason, a black male, says,
good! I hate him. I hope he gets killed.
No, actually, he says, I don't actually have a problem with what he said. I get the need for some of these black clubs and stuff, but there can't be a double standard until we, as a society, start acting like we are all just Americans, not white or black or any other race, then we aren't going to get anywhere. The only thing this creates is a bunch of whiny, entitled young adults, and that just takes us another step in the wrong direction.
Wow. That's the smartest comment in the history of a comment section.
Right. Then the next one from Robert. Much ado about nothing. Black people have to become part of the whole. There should be an engineer's dinner, not a black engineer's dinner. Until that happens, there's going to be problems.
Yeah. How can you want to be treated the same, but also want to be separated?
Yeah, you want to be segregated.
You want to be segregated, but you want to be treated the same?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Oh. And then Tim comments, people are pushing back at the hypocrisy. Hopefully the white professor won't lose his job.
Yeah, it's too late for that. He didn't take the right steps to keep his job. He asked the university to fire him. I think, don't you?
Well, yeah, by apologizing and say, hey, sorry you took the joke wrong.
Yeah, I did something wrong, so go ahead and fire me. That's what he did. Dope.
All right. As the end drives keep whirring, a San Diego zoo worker has been formally blamed for rehashed rape on a 15-year-old male gorilla.
Okay.
Akimbo Obwe'bwe.
Now, is that the guy or the ape?
That apparently is the guy.
And his name is Akimbo?
Akimbo, Akimbo.
Okay.
A 29-year-old zoo understudy, initially from Gabon, Gabon, was discovered blameworthy of nourishing tranquilizers to Big George, one of the zoo's best attractions, and sharing in sexual action with the quieted creature.
We know why Akimbo called him Big George, right?
Wait a minute. Is this about Akimbo or is this about Bill Cosby? As per unreleased video film, Obwe'bwe continued to embed the creature's penis inside his mouth for a few minutes. However, clearly disparaged the quality of the drug, driving the creature to wake up and lash back at the zookeeper.
Ugh.
So
wait a minute. Everything about that sentence was horrible.
Yeah, so this guy drugged this gorilla, sucked his dick, and then the gorilla woke up.
And belted him off his dick.
Yeah.
What a sentence.
At what point does anybody think, you know what? I kind of want to suck that gorilla's dick. But I know he's not going to let me do it, so I need to tranquilize him.
Oh, my God. How the hell do you come up with that? How do you say, you know what today is going to bring me? My first gorilla cocksucking.
Yeah, I'm going to suck a gorilla's dick.
Oh, my God. You must be kidding me.
But you know what? I think this is sort of a defense mechanism, because I'm sure if he pisses people off, and people say, why don't you go suck a gorilla's dick? It says, too late, I already have.
Yeah, I already did that. What else you got?
Yeah, you got nothing on me, pal. Because I have sucked a gorilla's dick. What do you think about that?
Yeah, no kidding. And Nathan, very good point in the chat room. Please, chat room, no gorillas getting their dick sucked pictures. I really don't want to see that tonight.
But Kendall Peters already quick on the post. She's got the guy's picture in the chat room.
Oh, that's the guy?
That's the guy.
Oh, my God.
Now, is that the guy or the gorilla?
I don't know. That's Doover's brother. That's Dover.
Dover and Doover?
Yeah.
All right. Wow. In spite of the fact that Mr. Obwe'bwe claims the sexual relationship was consensual.
Consensual? How?
Hey, you want me to suck your dick?
First of all, even if the gorilla was, even if there was a way to truly get consent from a gorilla to getting his dick sucked by you, this gorilla swatted him away.
Right.
So even on that level, this wasn't consensual, you dumb motherfucker.
He's like, what the fuck are you? Get the fuck out of here.
Consensual blowjob to a gorilla.
I was sucking the gorilla's dick and he woke up.
Shut the fuck up. Everything about this, it's like line for line, is worse and worse.
I know, it's terrible. Even though the sexual relationship was consensual, video film unmistakably indicates he endeavored to steady the creature.
Oh, no. So there's video. That's all I got to know that I don't want to see.
His lead was unmistakably unseemly, heedless, and hazardous to the creature also. Any sexual movement among creatures and representatives is entirely denied by San Diego Zoo.
Wow. Way to take a stand.
Unreleased video film professedly demonstrated Big George, one of San Diego Zoo's best attractions, being sexually ambushed by Obwe'bwe, a 29-year-old zoo assistant, initially from Gabon.
Okay.
Unreleased video film supposedly demonstrates Big George, one of San Diego Zoo's best attraction, being sexually ambushed by the 29-year-old zookeeper.
My God.
San Diego Zoo head Janet Fitzgerald said Mr. Obwe'bwe may have carried on of gloom. Wait a minute. This is really weird the way that's written. May have carried on of gloom in the wake of taking in his better half. This is weird.
What?
I'm going to read this exactly how it's written.
All right.
San Diego Zoo head Janet Fitzgerald says Mr. Obwe'bwe may have carried on of gloom in the wake of taking in his better half had abandoned him. I don't know what that means.
It's just fucking somebody that doesn't speak English writing a sentence.
A few representatives had voiced worried that Mr. Obwe'bwe had, as of late, turned out to be uneasily benevolent with the creature since his separation. Oh, so basically, what this sounds like is that he broke up with his chick or his dude. I don't know if this guy's gay or whatever. And so he took up refuge with an animal. That's kind of what I'm gathering from the way that this is written.
My God.
So it's just like, yeah, I'm kind of reeling from the breakup of my relationship, so I'm going to go suck a gorilla dick. That's kind of what I'm gathering from that statement.
Well, it's a logical step, isn't it? My chick left. Why don't I go suck a gorilla's dick?
Well, you're assuming this guy is straight.
Even if he's not.
They just said his better half.
Even if he's not straight, I can tell you personally, when I broke up with my chick, there was no thought of fucking a gorilla, female gorilla.
Right.
That didn't occur to me. You know, there was nothing that said, you know what I need? Some giraffe pussy. That did not happen. Not one time. In any breakup you've ever had, did you ever think, you know what I really need to do? I need to go get some fucking elephant ass.
Right. Well, see here, this next line, and you have to determine this yourself.
Okay.
Mind you that this Obwe'bwe guy.
Yeah.
He's from, what did I say?
Globin or something.
No, he's from Gabon.
Yeah.
Gabon. Okay.
Where's that?
I don't know where that is. Maybe it's Africa or something.
Okay, let's see.
Gabon.
It's in Africa.
Okay, so this guy is originally from Africa. Okay.
All right.
Now get this. This is where we in the U.S. or American society try to justify actions of people who are acting out. You know, they're acting out like they shouldn't. Okay.
Look, wait a minute. What the fuck is that?
Is that a giraffe that's dressed in
like a
dominatrix, a dominatrix giraffe?
What the fuck?
Who thought of doing that?
Oh my God.
That's bizarre.
Jesus.
It's got the fuck me boots on and the corset.
Oh my God.
A giraffe.
A giraffe.
Yeah. Whoever thought, hey, you know what? A giraffe would look really good in dominatrix boots and a corset.
What a picture.
So this next sentence goes to show you where we are as a society and here in the U.S. anyway.
All right.
How we try to justify his actions.
Okay.
And not be judgmental. Don't judge me, man.
All right.
Get this. I am not mindful of the Gabonese social practices, but rather it may likewise be a social thing, she included.
No!
Saying, you know what, over in Gabon, and I'm assuming that's how you pronounce that, if you break up with your dude or your chick or whatever, it's pretty customary over there for them to suck a gorilla dick.
Yeah, no, it's not. Just stop.
But that's kind of what she's trying to say here.
I know that's what she's trying to say, but it's not. She's just making up shit because she's afraid of offending somebody.
That's where it's at. It's just like, well, this might be a cultural thing with this guy.
Yeah, no, it isn't.
It's perfectly fine if it's his culture. See, we wouldn't normally do this in this society, but since he's from Gabon, Africa,
yeah,
maybe their practice is to mourn their loss of a significant other. They have to suck a gorilla dick to make it feel better. Look,
I don't know dick about African fucking culture, but I know this. That's the kind of shit that gets you killed by people. That's the kind of shit that the Muslims throw people off tops of buildings
But
for.
this is what she's trying to do. She's trying to justify his behavior by saying she doesn't know the practices or the social practices where he comes from. But this might be totally acceptable where he comes from, so it should be acceptable here.
Well, in my ears, her idea sucks a gorilla dick.
I agree, but that's exactly what she's saying.
Yeah, she's a fool. And she needs to shut the fuck up and just say, he's fucking fired. We're not going to accept gorilla dick sucking here in our fucking zoo. I don't give a fuck if he's from Gabon or Pluto. We're not having fucking our gorillas getting their dicks sucked by fucking caretakers. That's not going to happen in our zoo, pal.
Right.
What the fuck? What kind of stupid logic is that? Well, I don't know the culture. Let me investigate. Who do you call for that? You call the embassy? Yeah, is this the Gabon embassy? Yeah, I'm wondering what your policy is on sucking gorilla dick after your girlfriend dumped you. Could you straighten me out on that?
Yeah, well, typically the guys here, if their chick dumps them, usually they seek out a gorilla dick and, it kind of eases the pain.
Oh,
okay. Well, yeah, we caught one of your guys over here. He's a immigrant.
Yeah.
And we caught him sucking a gorilla dick. Oh, well, that's pretty natural. Just leave him go. Oh, okay. Sorry for bothering you, but just wanted to check.
Exactly. Thanks for playing.
But that's where we're at these days.
How about this? That's why people have to meet a certain standard to fucking come here. That's why you're supposed to fucking assimilate to our culture. I know this is going to be a big shock to a lot of people. But our culture, the American culture, does not include sucking gorilla dick.
Yeah, but that's what we do in Africa, though. See, I came here, and I mean that figuratively. I don't mean that literally. I came here.
Yeah.
And, over in Africa, that's perfectly fine. Why don't you guys get with the times? And if I do that, that shouldn't be a problem.
This is going to come off very, very racist, what I'm about to say next, so I'm giving people warning right now.
I'm taking my headphones off because I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear racist bullshit, man.
This is going to be racist. I'm sorry to say it, but as we expect Americans to not suck gorilla cock, that is an expectation that we have as Americans. If you want to live in our society, you have to not suck gorilla cock. And good for whoever posted this. We finally got a fucking gorilla getting his dick sucked. Fantastic, Eddie Rocks. Fan-fucking-tastic. Jesus, I knew that was coming. We had 15 pictures of fucking giraffes in various state of undress to be quantified with a gorilla getting his dick sucked. What a fucking life we're living in this chat room. Jesus Christ.
So anyway, as indicated by the California law, they call this brutishness.
Brutishness?
Is classified as wrongdoing.
So this is not a crime?
No. This article must have been written in another country.
Maybe it's Gabonese.
It could be. But anyway, I'm going to interpret this.
Mm-hmm.
California law says sucking a gorilla dick is wrong.
Wow.
And breaking that law is deserving of a half-year prison sentence, 6 months.
Okay.
And $1,000 fine.
Wow. Wow. 6 months and $1,000 for sucking gorilla cock.
There you go.
My goodness. Well, whatever. They should give him six centuries. Just fucking give it. They should give him 6 bullets. That's what they should give him.
Because he's got bullets to spare.
Yeah. Because he's got bullets. Ugh. That was a horrendous story.
Yeah. Terrible.
Ugh. Just disgusting.
So this guy was, this guy broke up with his significant other, be it guy or gal.
Mm-hmm.
And to, to ease the pain. He said, yeah, I'm going to suck some gorilla dick.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. I wonder if he sized up the gorillas, like if there was another gorilla, but he didn't have enough dick. And he said, oh, I got to get this one. He's got the big cock. Or if it went the other way and he was like, I don't know if I can handle his cock. Maybe I can handle the smaller cock on the smaller gorilla.
Well, this gorilla was 500 pounds.
But that could still be the smaller gorilla, couldn't it?
I don't know. I don't know how big gorillas get, but...
Yeah. Or maybe because he was 500 pounds, he didn't think he could run away. Catch him if he woke up. He figured he could outrun him. Deep cut gorilla Tinder.
It's pretty good. Our fans.
Our fans. What are you finding that story? Can't blame the fans that reacted to that.
No, you sent that over.
Oh, did I?
That came from you.
Sorry.
Your comments on that sounds reasonable.
Yeah. Yeah. Well played. I was trying to throw you under the bus, but
right.
I had to take that one.
Yep.
Oh, boy. Wow. That's a story.
Yes, it is. So before we get out of here.
Yes, sir.
What happened to Anthony Esposito? Did you have any contact with him this week?
I did. He forgot.
So is there going to be a reschedule?
Yes. And I just didn't do it this week.
Okay.
We're going to do that. Another one that's going to come on the show probably next week, it looks like. He was going to tonight, but we got so loaded that I didn't text him. We really didn't have a break to do it. What is Nader?
Oh, you're talking to Nader now and scheduling time? Nader used to be my friend.
Yeah, well, I poach all your friends. You know that. I steal all of them.
So what's up with Nader?
Nothing especially. I was chatting with him about politics. You know, he posted something and I was posting back and forth with him on something on Facebook about politics. And I just hit him up and I said, dude, when are you coming back on the fucking show? It's been forever.
Yeah, it's been close to 2 years.
Yeah. And he was like, dude, I'll do it anytime. And I was like, well, what about Saturday? And he was like, I'm helping my so-and-so move or something. So he wasn't sure that he would have time to do it this week. But, and then I was supposed to text him to see, and then I kind of forgot. But we'll do it next week. We'll try to next week if his schedule works for us.
Well, speaking of Nader,
yeah,
I'm going to make you well aware of it now. I'm going to give you about a month notice.
Okay.
I will not be here the 28th of April.
Okay.
I'm going to go to Vegas.
All right.
And hopefully hook up with Nader and hang out with him and Tommy Paris a little bit.
Oh, nice. What are they doing? Are they doing a gig together?
No. I'm taking my chick out there for her birthday.
Okay.
And Nader lives in Vegas and Tommy Paris lives in Vegas.
All right.
And I thought I would hang out or hook up with both of those dudes at some point.
All right, cool.
And so that is a Saturday. I'm leaving out on like Wednesday night, but I won't come back till Sunday.
Okay.
So just giving you a heads up. But I'm going to go out to Vegas. So if any of our fans are in the Vegas area, I'm going to be out there. I believe April 28th is a Saturday, but I'll be out there on I think the 26th through the 29th.
Okay. Very cool.
Mm-hmm. So hopefully I'll see our good bud Nader. I haven't seen Nader since NAMM a little over a year ago.
Okay. Well, that sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting the Vegas, huh? Nice.
Yeah, it's a birthday gift.
Oh, that's pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Next thing I know, you'll be engaged.
I'm going to go out to hit slots of fun.
Mm-hmm. I thought you were doing that now.
Slots of fun. Yeah. I just run that like a credit card, machine.
Not going to come back married, are you?
No.
Sure?
Positive.
All right. Just making sure.
Nope. Just going out for birthday.
I was going to say, I don't want April 28th to be the last show we ever do.
No.
Look at Jeremy from Kentucky. Do a drunken show, Chris. Always funny as hell. I don't know. There's people that would not agree with that statement. There are definitely some of those shows that do not come out so well. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll probably have... I know Joe wants to come back on. Joe Cleon he definitely wants to come back on.
Well,
so
you got about 5 weeks to figure it out.
Yeah, I'll make it work. We'll definitely be doing a show that week.
Because the following week, you and I will be at the Melodic Rock Fest.
Yeah, so if nothing else, I have to promote. So we'll definitely be doing a show. Yep, all good. We'll make it happen.
So hopefully I'll be able to meet up with Nader, meet up with Tommy Paris. I think Jizzy still lives out there.
Okay, well, yeah.
So maybe I'll get to see some of our buds.
Yeah, no kidding. That's great.
See what's going on out there. Because Vegas is kind of the new LA.
Yeah, well, take your fucking iPhone, put the whatchamacallit on it, the Spreaker app, and do some fucking podcasting. Record just being silly. The fans love that shit.
Of course they do.
Record that shit.
And, if you're doing a live show that night, perhaps I could call in.
Of course. You know that door. I always leave the door open for you, man, if you want to call in to your show.
Yeah. So since I kind of like host and pay all the bills and shit, I guess I should be able to call in.
Yeah, I'll leave the phone line open just for you.
All right. Well, let's get out of here.
All right, let's do it.
We were a little delayed in getting on the air tonight, but what the fuck? We always give you a great show.
Of course we do.
Get something for nothing, pals.
And I did you a solid already. Monday's episode is already loaded.
Oh, really? What
I recorded that first segment we did.
I did too.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, it is loaded. You don't even have to bother.
All right. What a deal.
There you go.
What did you call it?
What did I call it? Something about fucking Jack Russell.
Fucking Jack Russell?
That
isn't like sucking gorilla dick, is it?
No, but I know what that segment's going to be called. There's no question on that one. I called it, let's see, episodes.
It's only been a couple hours, Chris. You can't remember what you called it?
Dude, I really can't. I called it I'd Fuck Jack Russell and Other Topics.
Wow. Nice.
It's a good title, right?
Well, that'll get a few clicks.
People are like, what?
Clickbait. Clickbait.
Of course. All right, let's get out of here.
All right. Let me see here. I'm trying to think what I should play. I was thinking about playing some... Let's see. Starblind. I love Starblind. I haven't played any tonight.
All right.
I know I play a shit ton of Starblind on the show.
Yeah, by the way, before you play that, did you hear or see the announcement that was made in the chat room?
No.
Uncontrolled Noise is officially coming back on July 1st.
Did he
said it.
Raise a bunch of money or something?
I didn't ask.
Okay.
But he's told me that it is all, he worked out whatever deal he had to work out with the licensing company, and that is set in stone.
All right.
So starting in July, we can start playing the other stuff again. I don't know what we will play or not play, but I know this, we're not going to do away completely with all the great music we've been playing.
No, we found some pretty good gems here.
Yeah, and I think I mean, unless you don't want to, I think we keep looking for them because we've really found some good music to play. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't want to fuck, all the labels that have been so cool to let us play their shit either. Do you?
No, not at all. I think we've been provided with a lot of great tunes.
Yeah, so I want to definitely keep playing the Pure Steel stuff and Kibble and Melodic Rock. I want to keep playing all that stuff. Auburn. What's Chavis's company now? High Volume Music. They've all been so cool to us to let us keep playing it. So I think we should still play that stuff regularly.
I would agree.
Sure, we'll play some Metal Church and Metallica and shit too, but we play it. I think we don't go too far away from it in case there's ever a problem again. You know what I mean?
Yep.
think we need to probably keep our defenses up. That's my feeling anyway.
Well, here is one of those bands that we discovered, and we all like them.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure they have that classic metal sound that I think is very familiar to all of us. I'm going to leave the show tonight with some Starblind. This one comes from their Never Seen Again release. And I'm going to dedicate this to the Uncontrolled Noise, Corey.
All right.
Taking the Last Stand.
Yeah, pal.
All right. Well, we're going to get out of here. This is Neely along with my very good friend
Chris Hagen.
And we're gone.
Bye, kids.